Okay, in today's video, we're going to explore the company settings module, which is only accessible and viewable by the administrators. And this will include key information that is critical to the program's functionality, even though this information will most likely change less frequently than your feeder tables, such as your customers and your products and your services. And we'll go over that in a future video. So in the first tab, you'll see where you can register your essential company data, such as the name, address, contact information, and also the sales tax information. And the information in here will then feed your proposals on the installation side, and then also the point of sale transactions if you're selling material. In the second tab, this will show you your list of users and what their roles are, and this is only accessible by the company administrators. And here's where those administrators can add, edit, or remove users and adjust their role. So only the administrators, again, will have access to this and be able to modify who the users are, what their role is, whether they're active, or whether they need to be removed from the list. The third tab, we see the some of the customer information that we want to track. You're going to see the price levels that can be set in 4 different ways, and this is the most basic way. So if let's say a product doesn't have a particular markup that's been set, it's going to default back to the highest level, which is at the transaction level. And you can set that at 4 different categories, and then this is perfectly customizable to your needs and your markup levels. And they'll define the markup rates for various customer types. And then again, I want to point out that these default levels can be overridden for specific customers, but they do provide a reliable starting point. To the right, you'll see your customer sources. This too is perfectly customizable, and what this does is it helps you track where your new customers are coming from. So this data will feed into some of the reporting tools and giving you insights into the success of marketing efforts and your various customer acquisition strategies. And you can modify this to your liking. So moving on to the 4th tab, we see the Estimator Default Settings, and you'll have these for your 4 different product categories. Today we're just going to look at the chain link settings, and what you'll see here is you can set your default products or product categories based on the class, whether it's residential, light commercial, or industrial. And again, this is perfectly customizable to your needs, and it also can be updated for any particular instance where the estimator is used. You can set a different product than the default. But this is a way to kind of provide convenience to set the products to what it typically is for you, so it can save some time when you're doing your estimating. These settings control the logic that are used to define your default project parameters, and they'll help in the identification of your products, but also they help in the calculation of the quantities. For instance, your hog ring spacing determines the number of hog rings that are required per linear foot of fence. So this is set at 12 inches right now, or 1 foot. So for every foot of chain link fence where there's tension wire, whether that be at the bottom or the top, we get a hog ring per foot. Moving on to the products, we talked about the price level at the customer level, which is at the highest level. This is starting to get a little bit more granular because you can set your price levels according to the category and the type. And so you can set different price levels for specific material categories, ensuring precise markup settings across your client database. And it just allows you to have like higher markups, for instance, for, let's say, fittings over fabric. If you want to charge more for certain types of items, you can do that. And the apply button, what this does is when you apply that, for every product that's in your database for this category and this type is going to be assigned these price levels that you set here. And you can change that at any time. But and then we'll get into more detail about how, like, what that looks like when you're setting it at a particular product level. But this is a way to kind of to batch process those markups. And then moving on to the last tab in the company settings, we got your proposal terms and conditions. These will appear on any new estimate proposals, and this is, again, is completely customizable to whatever terms and conditions that you want your prospective customer to see and agree to when they're signing off on your purchase proposal or your installation proposal. That's it for this video. This was just a quick overview of the company settings module. And again, this is just designed to give your administrators full control over key operational parameters.